Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talk. So today it is Friday and a lot really to talk about. So no specific topic. I kind of want to just talk about a few different things that I've been noticing. And I think it's a good video because a lot of this stuff kind of has to be said. It has to be pointed out. And I know some of it's based off comments. Some of it's just based off what's going on in the world. And some of it is stuff that people just need to prepare and be ready for what might be coming. With that being said, if you enjoyed today's video, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I know someone did ask me if I would change up the background just a little bit. Here's the deal. I don't have anything at where I'm shooting this video. I don't like to keep a lot of stuff with me in terms of precious metals, so I don't really have a fancier background right now. With that being said, I do got an exciting video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys are thinking about with everything going on, and we're just going to jump right in. If you would like to become a member, it is only $1.99. We got a great event coming up pretty soon. Once we hit 100 members, we're going to be giving away this right here. That's why that won't go anywhere until the month's over, until it goes to one of you. So with that being said, let's jump in and start talking. So the first thing that really raises question is what happened. You know, we had a strike, a port strike. It lasted a whole day and a half, 2 days. And panic buying started, and all of a sudden, amazingly, the strike was over. It was postponed until after the election. What is up with that? I don't know if you guys find that to be a little strange. To me, I find it extremely strange, only because I had called up people that I know that personally, and I let them know what was going on. Some people didn't even realize there was even a strike at play. And I told them, you know, I would get some of the stuff you need at least for the next couple weeks. Just in case if this does get ugly, you're not totally unsupplied, I guess you could say. Because there are a lot of people that I know that will literally just buy stuff from day to day. And, you know, as a prepper, you guys know it's best to have a certain amount of stuff on hand. And it was kind of funny because I had sent someone some pictures of what the big grocery stores were looking like. And granted, it was just in paper products, toilet paper, paper towels, that type of stuff. And I got a text back from a different political party than myself. I guess I'm going to say I don't try to get too much into politics. And, you know, instantly defending how great of a job this administration did. They've already got this solved. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I had seen it, and I looked at it, and I was like, what? And then I jumped online to Google it, and sure enough, yeah. I don't know if that was staged or what. It's just beyond me how quick this got taken care of. I mean, they striked for a whole 2 days, and then this administration amazingly took care of it. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It almost didn't even seem real. I hate to say that. The panic buying did set in. People were aware of what was going on. I don't know if there was something else going on that day to really, I guess, divert attention from that into this. But there's a lot going on right now. There is tons going on right now. We've got, you know, conflicts in the Middle East that are really, that's huge. I mean, the confrontation in Europe, you know, it's still there. It's still going on. But the confrontation now in the Middle East is really starting to escalate. And who knows how ugly this could get. And we're right around the corner from the next election. And that's what really scares me the most, is what kind of tricks and what kind of things are going to come out just before that happens. You know, and one of the things that I find most interesting too is taking a look at the prices of silver and gold. I did get a couple of texts today from a couple different people, and they're like, dude, why ain't metals going up? And, you know, I'm sure you guys are probably wondering that too. Why ain't metals going up? I mean, you take a look at what happened with oil. Oil went up 5% in one day. That's obscene, really, to see that much. We're up to I think we're up to $73, $74 now a barrel. The price just keeps climbing. Well, you know what? When you mine stuff like gold and silver and other metals, that costs more money now with price of oil going up. That will escalate the price of diesel. It will escalate the price of gasoline. And we're not seeing metals really tick past that next push. We are sitting with metals, specifically gold, at pretty much a pretty good high. I mean, we're talking $2,665 roughly. We've got silver really only 25 cents away from its 11-year high. And I don't know, I guess you can say how some of this is not going up. You know, copper not really escalating that much. I would have thought even steel and tin would have been going up a lot, you know, for aluminum cans. Because let's be honest, we are in the fall. And in the fall, you have a lot of food processing that they need those cans. And that's why the strike was such a big worry for me. And I can't help to wonder, why did they postpone it? It's just driving me nuts. I'm really baffled. This should have escalated, especially going into the holiday season. Now, could they have just talked and said, you know what, we really can't do this before the holiday season? But on the flip side, you would have thought in order to get things solved that they would have pushed now when it matters the most. Because come next year, we're going to have a whole new, I believe, administration, and that's only a couple months away when you really think about it, a few months away tops, and all of a sudden they're going to do it then. And why? It just doesn't make sense what happened. And that's why I think it's so important, because there are so much strange stuff going on right now. I think it's really important, despite what we're hearing, that we are still prepping, that we are still stacking. A lot can go wrong, and a lot can go wrong fast. This was averted, and I'll be honest, it's a good thing that it was averted. It would have been a better thing if it never happened, if it never even started, you know, because it did cause a panic. But that panic was kind of a good reminder of how quick things can change. I don't know if any of you guys made it to the stores. I've got some photos of, like I said, only the paper towel aisle. You know, toilet paper, paper towels, that type of stuff. That was the stuff that people were panicking on right off. But a lot of that comes down to people want to buy that first because they know that will keep. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, if you buy a case of toilet paper and you put it up in your closet, it's not going bad. But if you buy a case of food and you really don't know what you're doing, that can cause problems. That's why it's so important that you are prepared. And I don't want to see just, you know, people only preparing with precious metals. I think it's important that you're prepared with food, water, different types of stuff. You take the houses in North Carolina. I know some people might say, oh, a lot of good prepping would have done if you had just lost everything, you know. There's still a lot of things you can do. I mean, not those houses. A lot of houses are severely damaged, yes. But, you know, I would rather be prepared and have something than not have anything. You know, even if your house got flooded, I hate to say this, and you have a bunch of canned goods, you could wash those canned goods off and still use them, as opposed to some families over there now have nothing. I mean, they are totally without anything, really. And there's no supplies coming in by the looks of it. So I think it's important that we are prepared. There's a lot going on, a lot of escalations, a lot of tensions. And let's be honest, we still got the BRICS meeting coming this month, and that could really start to escalate stuff as that gets a little closer. I haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about it, which I find kind of interesting with the BRICS meeting right around the corner, that, you know, who knows how that's going to play out. And we've also got another Fed meeting coming literally a month away, and that could escalate more tensions. And then, like I said, the Middle East, I mean, that's just a powder keg ready to go. So, and when that happens, you have to understand that precious metals will go up, and it's going to go up because they're going to print more money. And the price of oil is probably going to go up because they're going to take out a lot of oil rigs, a lot of refineries, that type of stuff. And the seventh largest producer of oil pretty much is going to be the number one target. I hate to say it like that. And going into the holiday season. Are we at the holiday season yet? No, we still have a little time. But we are getting near there. And when you really think about the way things are today, we don't have the strategic petroleum reserves that we had before. Now a lot of that's been used up to kind of maintain the price, to bring it down a little bit. You know, we didn't want the price going up before, I'll say before the election. I think that's a big factor right now. The current administration wants to stay in, and a new administration wants to get in. And so if things are starting to look like they're rough, and they are rough in my opinion. I mean, inflation is bad. Tensions around the world are bad. And, you know, just some of the stuff that's being said. I couldn't believe, like, a comment that I heard about considering strikes on the 7th largest producer in the world. Probably was not the right thing to say, as it caused oil to really take a big jump up. I sometimes wonder, I'm like, man, do they want to see us pay more? I mean, in a way, I kind of wonder if they do want us to see us pay more, because then they make more money in taxes, in tax revenue. And with everything going on, jobs, companies are starting to cut. Despite what people are going to tell you on the news, a lot of companies are downsizing. They're cutting hours, they're downsizing. You can see that going on. And we haven't really seen the metals tick up yet. But I'm still comfortable that I'm stacking metals, because I know no matter what happens, I have it. I actually know someone. I showed you guys in a video a couple days ago. It was in a live stream video, the 3 coins that I had picked up. I'm probably not going to be able to keep them, but I ended up buying them because the person needed the money. And I wanted to be able to say, yeah, I can help you out. I'll give you the money now, and then I'll pass them off to somebody else that can probably afford them at this moment in time. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do with them. But that just goes to show that having those gold coins, it really gave that person a leg to stand on. They were able to sell those coins pretty quick, get some cash, take care of their problems, and move on. It's not going to be a really long video today. I've got a lot going on. I had to deal with some medical stuff, I guess I'll just say, for now, until I know a little bit more. And then I don't even know if I'll really go too much into it on the channel. I hate to tell you that. I'm a pretty open book, but a little bit of it is stubbornness on my behalf, and then getting mad because they couldn't get me in when I wanted to get in, and then I threw my hands up and just said the heck with it, and then refused to go, and it was just a headache. So with that being said, it's not going to be a long video today. I hope to have a really top-notch video for you guys tomorrow, because Friday is one of the busier days on YouTube. A lot of people spend a lot of time on Friday and Friday night watching videos. So Friday is usually the day that I always like to put up the best videos, Friday and Saturday and Sunday. I will probably end up talking about that giveaway, how that giveaway is going to go down. I may even launch out the next giveaway, the 2 giveaways at the same time. One for everyday member, well, one for everybody, and then one for just the members, which I think will be fun. So don't miss out on that. The other one, it's going to require a little bit of work on your behalf, but it's just, you know, not really. If you've been following the channel, you might be able to find it real quick. So you'll understand when you see the video. With that being said, keep stacking, everybody. Don't miss out on the opportunity. I'm picking up stuff any chance I get if I can get a good deal. I actually picked up some Silver Eagles a couple days ago that were not certified, but they were, I guess you call them mint direct. They were at Max. Someone bought them from at Max, and then they needed the money. And someone in our group, actually, and I was like, I hate to tell you this, coins in plastic capsules type holders that are just mint direct aren't NGC certified or PCGS certified. They're just the same as an Eagle. But I ended up picking them up relatively cheap. I think I got them at 36 bucks a piece, which might seem high for a standard Eagle, but it was pretty good for one that was a mint direct early release. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I picked them up, and there was only 4 of them anyway, so it's not like it's going to make a huge difference. but I guess it would make a nice prize. I doubt anybody would turn it down if it was a win. So with that being said, going to wrap up here. Let me know your thoughts on what's going on. Did that seem like it ended a little too quick? Do you think this administration just did an amazing job ending it? When I heard that, I kind of was a little bit like, what in the world? Or do you think there was more at play here? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again on T-Squared Talk. I hope you all have a great evening, great day. And it's the weekend after today. Make it through one more day, and we're at the weekend. So, in fact, I actually said that wrong. I was actually supposed to, tomorrow was Friday. Well, today for you guys is Friday. So actually I was supposed to put up my better video on Friday. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you guys again later. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.